guys, welcome to the first Q&A session. Hi Michaela, hi Jerry. I am going to be kind of the first guest, so to speak, and then each week we will have, oh, thank you Sarah, thank you so much, thank you Leah. We will have a new guest each week, and hopefully I'm going to try today to get someone on. Hi Revive Clothing, hi Charlotte. I'm going to try and get someone on from Bothic soon. I'm going to reach out to them. Hi Kelsey, and see if they can come talk about tax, because that's one thing I'm not going to give advice on because I can't. You get it, you get it. That's exactly the style I wanted. Hi Ellie. So in the yes, much better, thank you. Death and taxes, yeah, we don't talk about that. Hi Sarah. Hi Jasia, how are you? So yeah, so the first, what I'll do is I'll give a quick introduction into my journey into reselling, and then we will open the floor up then. So what will usually happen is that I will ask the seller to give a little bit of information about themselves, and then I will open the floor up to you. I know it's lovely, isn't it? I will open the floor up to you then. So yeah, I'm excited. In the bite now, I have put some sponsored giveaways. Now, guys, this isn't the kind of sponsored giveaway for kind of followers. It is more about, I will be providing free giveaways throughout all of this series. And obviously, this is my only income. So it's just to put some money into that pot so I can keep giving giveaways throughout, to thank you guys for coming and watching. We will record this afterwards and I will upload it onto other platforms. Please follow me on Instagram. It's Good Golly Miss Holley Vintage on Instagram. And I will share it over there today. So yeah, get your questions ready. We'll run this giveaway. I'll run another one straight after and then we'll get started. If you're new to me, guys, I'm Good Golly Miss Holley. My name's Kate. Hi, Emma. And I predominantly sell high-end designer and vintage and cool stuff. If I think it's cool, it goes in. So yeah, excited. Thank you for the follows on Instagram, guys, means a lot. So this will be the first of many. This will be every Tuesday at 1 p.m. I've got one at 3:30, and that's because we've got the lovely Riley Resells coming on, and she works until 3. So we wanted to get her on so she can come and chat. Hi, Canal. Beth, I'll add you to the group chat as well, because we had a group chat ages and ages ago on Instagram, which is kind of like, oh, thank you, Leah. Thank you, Tash. It's about sellers if they wanted to come on and be a guest. So I will add you to that if you'd like, Beth. Hi, Marianne. Okay, no problem. You can catch up on it after anyway. That's kind of the point with this. Brilliant. Yeah. So let's let this run and then we will start. I'm very nervous. It's silly, isn't it? It's a normal show. Why am I nervous? Hi, how are you? Normal show. You'd think I'd be like, it's fine. I think I'll be all right when I'm asking people questions as well. That'll be good. So yeah, I'll give you a little brief history of my background and then we'll get started. What are you doing, Molly? Right, 8 seconds on that giveaway. There's like 10 of you not in it. Get in that giveaway, guys. It's something free. Who's going to win this one? Bryony, congratulations. All right, we'll run one more giveaway and we'll get started. Right. So I'm Kate. My maiden name was Holley, so that's where Good Golly Miss Holley comes from. And yeah, I started as an antique seller. I used to just sell antiques and vintage, mainly homeware, mainly homeware. That's what I did. My background, though, in my work is that I was a teacher. I was a drama teacher, so I'm a drama graduate, and not that you can tell. So I was a drama teacher in a high school, and I sold kind of on Etsy on the side. So I used to sell on Etsy on the side. And then when we moved, so Jack and I met a few years before I became a high school teacher, when I was working in America for Camp Master Chef. I was Jack's boss, and we met there. Huge friendship, and then afterwards we kind of made it official. And Jack moved up to, I became a teacher in Reading, and Jack moved up to Cambridge for work. So I moved up towards Cambridgeshire, and basically was in the holidays, I was volunteering at charity shop, not buying from that charity shop because I had to sign a waiver to say I wouldn't, but buying from other charity shops and reselling, or not just charity shops, like auctions. I used to do a lot of auctions during COVID. I used to buy a lot of auctions. I used to kind of go car booting anywhere you could think of, and I'd buy homewares and I'd sell it. So I decided then to make a brand, and that was Good Golly Miss Holley Vintage. And yeah, I used to do antique shows. Oh, were you? Oh, amazing. I used to do antique shows a lot. So I like physical, I like selling to people. I like that. That is one thing I really liked with the antiques, was that I'd go to markets and sell. I got headhunted at an antique market for a job, where I was a venue manager of a venue in Cambridgeshire. Unfortunately, this ended in a really toxic work environment, but it gave me the opportunity to really push running markets myself. So I ran antique markets and craft markets and stuff as well. So I've kind of done both sides of it. When Poshmark came, I jumped on that quite late. So I was lucky, really. I mean, not lucky, because I did lose money on Poshmark. If you don't know what Poshmark was another live selling app that kind of flopped, didn't do very well. And they just pulled it. They pulled it from the UK, out from under us all, and it was hard work. So that's how a lot of us know each other before Whatnot. If you're wondering why we know each other, it's from that. And I came over to Whatnot, and it was at the beginning of Whatnot, it was, you had to be interviewed to get on to Whatnot. I don't know if you guys remember that, because they weren't letting everyone on at that point. You had to like really say, I've got enough stock, this is what I sell, mainly women's contemporary. We weren't really allowed to dabble into the vintage area at that point. We had to like really stick with women's contemporary. Oh, thank you, Claire. And yeah, it was just from there, really. And I've been on it. I was one of the first 15 on the app, and I've been on it since then. And I really do believe in the app. I really think live selling bridges that gap between selling in person and buying online. It bridges that gap, and it's a really nice kind of journey to it. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Yeah, it's personal. Exactly, Justina. That's exactly it. That's what it's more about, isn't it? Like the person to person. And I believe strongly that people buy from people. And when you're creating a brand, so to speak, I think making it personal is very important. And them knowing about you, knowing about your ethics, your business ethics. And for me, business ethics is a really huge part of Good Golly Miss Holley. Exactly. That's exactly it, Sarah. That's what I really like, because I don't get a lot of cancellations or returns on this app. And that's because, Chica, congratulations. Exactly as Sarah says, you could say to me, Sarah, oh, what length is that? And I can show you on screen. And for us as buyers, sellers, it's really good. I sell a bit differently to a lot of others. As you guys know, I like to talk. And I think it's important to share the knowledge about items and and how I worked out how to be a reseller, guys. And you all ask me that. How did you learn how to do it? I research. That's all I can tell you. Watch, even for vintage homeware, it's much easier because you can sit and watch telly all day because they have like Yorkshire Auction House, you've got Bargain Hunt, you've got all of that stuff, and that used to help a lot. But mainly, it's about having a passion for vintage fashion. Mine was. I just love vintage stuff. If you come to my house, everything is a mishmash of modern and vintage, and that's what I really love to do. And like I said to you guys at the beginning, I want to bring you items that you can wear and use or sell that mishmash that together. So yeah, that's really where I started. And yeah, should we have any questions? Has anyone got any questions they want to ask now? It's like having your eyes 1,000 charity shops across the country. 100%, Ellie. 100%. I'm feeling much better. Thank you, Pandora. Thank you. Life gets in the way of oh, my house is a mess. Next time. Oh, thank you, Canal. 100%. Hi, Gemma. Yeah, 100% YouTube. What's the toughest part of sourcing? Toughest part of sourcing is I don't drive. So that is my main downfall, really. I don't drive due to medical reasons. Hi, Jessica. So I can only source in a certain area if I can get there by train, bus. Jack takes me every weekend. I'm so lucky with the husband I have because he just puts up with my nonsense and takes me everywhere. The toughest part is finding, now I've moved. So if you guys followed me at the beginning, I used to sell like high street as well, like a mix of everything. Now I only sell really high end and designer or like special pieces of high street. And for me, it's finding, I am seeing the questions, I'm going to come back to them all, okay? It is finding quality items under a good brand. Are you? Are you as well? I think I said, do you know how many resellers I've met though that don't drive? There's loads of us that don't drive. Yeah, so for me, it's that is the main thing, is finding quality items that aren't damaged. Yeah, 100%. I think, I think I used to struggle more because I don't know what to pick up. And also, the good thing is about high end, and I know this sounds really bad, a lot of the charity shops don't know what they've got. So they don't know the brands. So, oh gosh, yeah, you find a way, don't you? You find that these high-end brands, you need to know them and you need to research them. But my tip is, when you go to a charity shop and you see a label that you do not know, look it up. Google image it. Search it on Vestiaire. Vestiaire is my best friend because I go on there, and if I know it's on Vestiaire, and I can do that quickly, so I can search it. If it comes up on Vestiaire, I'm like, right, bang, okay, we'll get that. That's how I kind of work with it. But the most difficult thing as well is damage. There's always so much damage to clothes, and it's important to kind of sort that and look. Exactly, Jerry, you're slaying it. That's it. You wing it. You wing it. And I think that's it. Right, what was the next question? Yeah, or overworn, wash worn. Do I only sell on this app? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Don't feel guilty about it. Because I don't haggle with charity shops, right? That's one thing I won't do. But I just do it. Oh, no problem. No problem. I'll be doing this every week with different sellers as well. So it's exciting. Hopefully we can make a thing out of this. Thank you, Jen. Oh, thank you for the raid. Vicky, I'm guessing. Congratulations. Oh, thank you, Sophie. Let's do a giveaway. Yeah, so do I only source on this app? Yes, at the moment. And my reason for that is I can't get the stock. I can't keep up with demand, essentially. I know that sounds really big headed. And if you know me, I am not like that at all. I suffer with the worst imposter syndrome ever. But I cannot keep up with sourcing for 3 shows a week, doing vintage, doing eBay. I just can't. Um, Oh, 100%, mum. And you know that. I do that all the time. Build a relationship with those charity shop managers. Be honest. My big thing is a lot of them know I'm a reseller. Um, exactly. It suits them. Um, yeah. So the reason I don't sell on other platforms is basically to try and, do you know what I mean? It is like the upkeep of that and the backlog of stock. Right. Um, what was the next one? Do I ever lose money on the items you have? Um, I'll read this now. 100% being a hand picker means we do less shows because it takes so much time. 100% quicker turnover and whatnot. 100%. That is a reason I do it on here. Um, oh yeah, exactly. So that the other one that I just read now, why do I lose money and um why do I sell on here and not others? I'll get to your question. Really loved, I've seen it. I promise I will get there. Um, yes, basically. I don't know who has been here since the start, who has been here for a few, like nearly a year, who's been here over a year and whatnot, as a seller or a buyer. Yeah, Charlotte. Oh, hi, Roxy. 10 months. Yeah, Donna, Sue, Canal. Do you remember a time when we all, yeah, Stacey, 100%. We were one of the first, weren't we? We just, Stacey, how much did we used to buy off each other? I felt like sometimes from Barry Carlo. Oh my God. Oh, hi, Nay. Uh, yes. Yeah. So at one point, yeah, exactly. At one point, oh, it's okay. Lovely to see you. I was asking about you yesterday. I don't know if Christy said. Um, it was just the same £20 swapping between people all the time. That's all we did. That's all we did, especially Pawsey. If anyone wants to tag her, I used to buy off Pawsey and then Pawsey would buy off me. And it got to the point where we should have just swapped items. That's what was happening. And a lot of people dropped off during that time. Yeah, 100%, Stace. Um, 100, 100%. Loads of people dropped off during that time. Um, oh, thank you. Hi, Charles. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're already here. Pawsey, like we said, we were swapping stock and but we stayed here and a lot of us dug our feet in and we said I believe in live selling and I was like, this is gonna give me a way to work from home as I am chronically ill. So I need to make sure that I can look after myself. Um oh 100% Jen, that's what you have to do. Um she is omnipotent. Um Oh, I love your jewelry shows. Do you remember those? Like the bags, love those. Um, where was I going with this, guys? Where was I going? What was I saying? Yeah, so we dug our feet in and we believed in it. So we thought, right, do you know what? I'm going to stick with it. And it's paid off. But yes, I lose money most shows. I lose money per item most shows. Um, and yeah, and looking after myself. And this gave me the opportunity for that. But what I tend to do now is I tend to look at it as a whole. So I look at the money I've spent per show. Yes, thank you. Per show, I look at the money like as a whole. So I'll look at what I spent as a whole and not per item, because if I did per item, my heart would break most days. And it you just have to. You just have to. And I have to believe in it. Like I had an amazing show the other day, and last night was a bit slow. But what I've done, guys, to show you how I combat losing money. So Katie, congratulations. If you look in my shop right now in the auction, I believe pre-listing helps with limiting loss, right? Now that doesn't work for everyone. So for example, Kern, I'm going to use you. You know your stuff. So when you pull it out quickly and show it, people know that they're buying, you've got that business model. My business model is I hand pick. And because I hand pick, I need to show you why I picked that item. Why did I pick that item? Is it because it's good profit? Is it because it's good RRP? And just because, my big thing is, guys, just because it has a good name, right? Just because it's got a good name. For example, Majestic Filatrus top I had last week, right? Amazing name, so expensive, and that was like a £200 top. It was just a plain top. And you need to make sure that, yeah, 100%, Donna, good shot window. You need to make sure that it's just not plain. Yeah, that I will come back to that. Yeah, so that's how I combat losing money on it, and why I don't sell on other platforms is because I really want this to work, and I feel I need to invest in myself, and maybe that is losing a bit. Hi, Jem, but that's kind of how I feel for it, and it's a risk. Maybe it won't pay off, but we'll see. Ask me again in a year, we'll see. So Reloved, what's your name, lovely? Sorry. Don't worry about an Instagram following. I will talk about that in a second, Eva. Donna, lovely. Oh yeah, you will be able to watch back, Gem. It'll be on my Instagram. Don't worry. Squashed wagon wheel. No, you don't have to have a following to start on here. I didn't, so I got to. Great question. I will get back to them. I'm just reading them all, guys. You can just put them in. It's fine. So, I didn't have much of a following on Instagram beforehand. Now, I knew Ellie, who is Ellie Vintage, who was Homeward Found Vintage on Instagram. Yeah, 100%. I wasn't really big on there. I wasn't, and I built it alongside my TikTok, whatnot. I've built it alongside, so I didn't really have much of a following. But for me, I have branded. I think character. Oh, thank you, Bryony. Thank you so much. Any of those sponsored giveaways, guys, all go towards the giveaway fund, because I'm just going to do giveaways all the way through. I built mine alongside my whatnot, and I actually used my whatnot to get better on Instagram. Hi Chica, how are you, lovely? Yeah, good golly Miss Holley Vintage is my Instagram. But posting on Instagram just helps as well. It does really help. But you don't need a following on Instagram to do that. Also, about feeling nervous, those of you who are saying they're nervous, hi Mazza. When you realize you are talking to your phone and you are in complete control, if I got upset now and decided I didn't want to do a show anymore, I would just turn it off. You were in complete control. You need to remember that. You were in complete control of the situation. And as an ex-drama teacher, when I first, right, I'm going to use Jack as an example here, right? When I was working in America, yeah, it's just you talking to you, isn't it? When I first worked in America, yeah, so I still send them something. You'll get a key ring or something. So you'll still get a little key ring. Still kind of get a giveaway too. yeah, so and when I first met Jack, right, I was in America and I had to teach them the counselors because I was an entertainment manager at Camp MasterChef. I had to teach the counselors how to do this dance, right? Because in America they're big on that, you know that. Right. So I had to teach this dance to them and it was just movement. And I remember saying to Jack, this is before anything, I remember saying, you look stupid if you don't try. Because when you're on that stage and you don't try, I notice you not trying. If you're bubbly, if you're, you know, if you're personable, if you come on and you talk, just be yourself. That is it. I literally, and Pawsey told me that at day one, just be yourself. Yes, you do get a chance to rehearse them as well. Great point, Marianne. You've got a private stream you can do just yourself or get a friend in to watch it or ask one of us to. Hi, Paul, I can see you. Yeah, just get a friend in to watch it. But when you realize you're talking to yourself, that's it. How do you refrain from keeping stock, as I always have a good items, because they don't fit me? Unfortunately, with my chronic illness, I've put a lot of weight on. I used to be tiny, tiny. But I can tell you now, I hijacks, yeah, be unapologetic, be you 100%. Um, if I was skinny, I'd be keeping everything. um, oh yeah, 100%. So Nay, I know you're here. You and Christy used to do it together, didn't you? No problem. uh yeah, so like having that company. I find it worse if someone's in the room. You gotta keep some stuff though. Yeah. You do you know what I think though, right? They're pre-loved. What does that mean you can't love them before you sell them on again? Enjoy them for a bit and then sell them. That is the joy of what we do, that we can do that. We can do that and we can find things and think, do you know what? I'm going to keep it. Um, I don't know. Oh, I think it's when people are joining, maybe. Yeah, 100%. One in, one out. I love that. I love that. Yes, but then when this was bought on Whatnot, this was bought from Chelsea Threads. These were bought at a charity shop. Like the only thing, oh, thank you, Angie. Everyone go follow Angie. Angie's another one who came over from Poshmark as well. So wealth of knowledge there too. Oh, Eva, yeah, Kern's really funny. And I love your relationship together, Kern. Both of you are so funny, really good. And I think it's about the uh kind of charisma and stuff, isn't it? What else have I missed? I have so many illnesses, would love to do it, but such a nervous person. If you ever need to chat about kind of um confidence, let me know. One thing I have terrible anxiety, right? But I am fake it till you make it. And I know that's like the oldest trick in the book, but that's my key. Fake it till you make it. Plaster a smile on. And bit of a funny note about me. Does anybody remember on BBC Three years ago? Some of you won't remember this, but years ago there was the call centre. Does anybody remember that? The call centre, and it was a call centre in Wales that they went to. I worked there. I worked there for a grand total of 2 weeks. Um, exactly. Exactly, Jen. We don't expect you to buy all the time. It's about doing it. I worked there for 2 weeks, right? And it was awful. But the one thing I will say, don't let bad shows get you down or the way people respond to you. Because the one thing I'll take from that, he used to say SW, SW, SWN, right? He used to say that all the time, right? And this is about sales. And I hated that job, but it's some will, some won't. So what? Next. That's it. You move on. You move on. Yeah, absolute nightmare. Hi, Bev. Um, yeah, so SWSWSWN. Some will, some what, some won't. So what? Next. You just move on. And yeah, every How do I deal with negative, rude people in the chat? I ignore them. Pawsey is the queen of like humoring them, and then normally turns it around. I just ignore them or I kick them. Get yourself a mod. That is one thing. If you want to be, yeah, or I set Annie on him. Annie always goes like she's like a little Rottweiler. Oh, 100%. I've always said that, Emma. I'm always the swan. I'm all there, but underneath my little legs are like this. But yeah, but mods are good for you. They'll give you that kind of support. But don't mod tons of people because then carnage happens. Okay, what have I missed? What do you feel is important, sales or customer satisfaction? That's a good question. I'm going to come back to that one. Clothes, I have a question. Where is the best place to source the boxes, pallets of high street clothing? I am not your person for that, but I will have a seller on who does that because I specialize in hand picking. So in my next few shows, I will make sure we get that in, and I will write that question down as a little reminder of it. I promise, Clothed. You've been through a lot, but you push through with that smile. Thank you, Jen. How do you feel dealing with comments? We did that. What do you feel is more important, sales or customer service? For me, it's customer satisfaction. Both. I love it when you guys love an item. When you love an item I've picked, that is amazing. Obviously, I need the sales to live and to pay my rent and to, keep me going. But customer satisfaction is really, really important as well for me. Okay, where were we? Is being a mod a good step to being a seller? It gets you known. And one thing about building a following on here, I can see that as well. Someone said about how do you that's the best way to build a following. Now, 100%, Annie, 100%. They're building a following. Go in people's shows, support. If you can buy something because your name comes up. Talk in the chat. If you can't buy, talk in the chat. Double tap the screens. Be a community like ambassador. For me, I see it. If you're an ambassador of the app or your channel, do that. Don't go into other people's lives. For me, this is just my impact. Don't go in and just start advertising yourself. Ask as well. Always ask, is it okay if I kind of plug this show? Is that all right? Champion people. Be a cheerleader. Find your own people. You will. 100%. You will find your tribe on here. And I stay out of the drama. And I think that's my thing. I just teeter along. Like, what did I say to you, Tigger, the other day? I just pooter along, doing my own thing while the drama happens. Yeah, 100%. But I'd say 90% of people are amazing. Yeah, 100%. You need to do that. Oh, Paul, look at Paul with this. Oh yeah, 100%. No problem. No problem. Of course. I have put stuff in the buy it now the thing anyway. Yeah, just chatting. Oh. Shaylee, what did you say? Joining selling rock bottom prices we can't compete with. I know you just need to be true to yourself, guys, right? Stick with your price. Don't lose money if you want to, right? Don't lose money. You're in charge. Like I said, you were in charge. These big sellers can do £1 starts because they have that following, right? I don't see myself as a big seller. I can't do £1 starts. Bring quality products. Oh, thank you so much, guys, for the support. Yeah, you just need to troll Terminator. Where do I get my hand-picked stock from? Charity shops mainly. That I gotta be honest with you, main one. Jumble sales, Facebook Marketplace, Vinted. I do a lot of Vinted to I source on Vinted, um, but mainly traveling all around the UK, and wherever I am. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Thanks, Mum. It all goes into the pot for all these giveaways I'll be running throughout this series. Um, but use every opportunity, right? That is I used to say this to my kids when I was a teacher. Use every single opportunity that you get. If I'm going to say if I needed to go to Home Bargains and I know there's a cancer research superstore there, go there. Do it. It's work. Do it. Go in quickly. Do it. Um, wherever you can. I know it's not always possible, but wherever you can, use that. Make relationships with charity shop managers so they tell you that things are coming in. Um, Another one as well, guys. I know somebody who sources. Now, I don't know if you know this, and this is a bit of a taboo subject, but if there are clothes outside of a charity donation box and they've been left in a bag and they're wet and whatever, that charity shop will bin them. It is fly tipping. If you want to save items from that, you can, but 40 fingers again with the giveaway. If you want to, yeah, Laurie, um, they will bin them. They will bin them. So, there's that option too. Yeah, so I love that question that's just come in, Ems. I'll go to that now. Um I'm just reading. Oh, thank you, Bev. Yeah, exactly. Believe in yourself. Yes, I will. I will. Beth, are you going to come on to a show as well, Bethany, soon? I'd like to do one with you. But yeah, I will be saving everything will be saved to rewatch. PR. Um, oh, 100%, Chels. Exactly. Like I said, hi Connor. Like I said, believe in your items. I have learned a lot, and I know they won't mind me saying the luxury pickers who just come in then were such an inspiration to me when I started, and they still are now. Um, you are coming. You're coming on. Um, they're a huge inspiration, and I learned to love the items. If you hear Austin and Bethany talk about their items, they love them. 100%. They love their items, and that's what I love. Now, the question about PR, um, yeah, if you could, that'd be amazing. I used to be a social media marketer as well as the venue manager. So I've done loads of online marketing. Do you know what I find hard? I can do it for business, can't do it for myself. I find it really difficult to do it for myself. Like I've thought about getting a VA and maybe getting them to do it for me. But yeah, no problem. Amazing. If you don't follow three loaders, go do them. Yes, 100% Eva. That's what I do. I know, Jem, and I need to get better at that. And I really do. Um, so yeah, what I'll do is take a profit overall. I don't know if any other sellers do this. I take a profit overall and then do it. Um, yeah, I do love their content too. I know it's funny, isn't it? It's funny how we do that. Um, yeah, of course, Jem. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Do you know what? This whole thing that I wanted to do, these questions, is to bridge that gap between seller and buyer. And also, you may find something or someone who can help you with your business. What one feature or new thing would you like what not to add for sellers or buyers? Oh, I love that. I'm looking forward to them launching their auction at any time, like eBay, having that option. I'm looking forward to that. I would like them to run more kind of things for I know nothing about nothing. Um, I would like them to do like more events where they lower the fees for sellers, you know, like when they did the Halloween thing and when they did that. I really like that kind of aspect of it. And I would like Whatnot to see lower fees, yeah. I would like them to see incentives. Thank you. That is the word. I would like to see more advertisement, but we can always say that. We can always say that. And failed payments as well. So yeah, how important. So how much are fees? So what is it, guys? Per pound, we get 52 pence per pound. So if you're selling something at £1, we get 52 pence. And obviously I do followers giveaways all the way through. Yeah, and I do agree, Ellie. I think there needs to be bans. Yeah, I agree, Harry. What a great thing. They love ideas, though, guys. So email them. They love ideas. They always say that. So, okay, monthly giveaway available to people who've bought throughout the month. What a great idea. Okay, so to me, Trepter, how important is to temper expectations regarding selling at a profit? For example, selling something for a smaller profit than you would like. Right. I really like that. Hoard. Right. I love Whatnot because of the quick turnover, right? Now, for example, that I agree, Connor. Reloved. That's so for example, right? I might need to add some more giveaways in or not run so many. So lowering expectations, right? I bought this, for example, right? I'm gonna go get it now. I bought this. Okay, I know I do too many giveaways. That is my anxiety. I will talk about that later on. I worry about people dipping out, so I just run giveaways. Um, so Denim and Supply, Ralph Lauren, Nautical. Oh, thank you, Connor. Jacket, right? So managing expectations. The resell, um, the resell on this on eBay is like what 90 to 150 around there. I manage my expectations because I know that I am selling on Whatnot. And unfortunately, that is something you have to do. It changes your way. I don't know if anybody else feels the same, but it changes your way of viewing items. And what I would source at eBay, I wouldn't source at Whatnot. But then again, I am giving you the opportunity. Connor, I'm going to be on for about another half an hour, probably half two. And this has gone really well, so I'm really excited. Yeah, same item, different value, 100%. So that's how I manage my expectations. But a really great thing, please don't run something on here that you want huge money for. But then again, Chelsea, I hope you don't mind me using you as an example. All right, brilliant. Yeah. I sold a purple label Ralph Lauren to Chelsea the other day for £114, which is what I would dream to get on Vinted. You know, you can get more on eBay, but that's what I would like to do. But don't get super attached to anything. Now, this jacket, I will show you it. Let me get it. Oh, thank you, Katie. I'm glad you liked it. I've wanted to do this for so long, guys. I don't know if you remember. So, for example, this item with the embroidery is will sell for over £100 on eBay. But I know here I've started it at 35, so I don't completely lose out because I have started now covering my costs because these cost these, it costs me and I need to make sure I don't run out. Yeah, Katie, I agree with you there, knowing the sorry guys, knowing the selling is important. What else have I missed? Has anyone else got any questions? 100%. I'd rather sell it quick. Yeah, I hate listing. 100%. Chelsea, I love that. Take risks, guys, as well. I'm at the point now where I can take risks. And that's exciting. That's exciting for me. Um, but yeah, I don't get attached to things. You're right. I don't get attached to things because they don't stay in my house long enough. How many any tips to get more viewers in live? So annoying seeing good stuff not get snapped up. Ross, um, if you find an answer to that, tell me. But pre-list, pre-list, share the items, pre-list in advance, share the items, get the algorithm going. So guys, if you didn't know, if you double tap that screen, all these hearts come up, right? There we go, we can see some. If you double tap that screen, yeah, it will do it. Canal, thank you for pointing that out. I have found my preview shows have turned my business around. So I take a loss on a giveaway and do a preview show. So I come on and I say, guys, look what I've got tonight. And then I just have a chat and a laugh and, you know, and I'd be like, oh, make sure you're here. Look for niches, 100%. Yeah, so good. I love them. And I feel like it's turned my business around. I haven't done a show about 6 months and I need to just get rid of all my reselling stock. So I feel like the £1 starts is good if you, I know where you're going with that. I just want to get rid 100%, 100%. What a great idea. If I need to get rid of my stock, I'm not doing it anymore. Let's do it. Know your brands. Do you factor the giveaway postage cost into the actual show? Yes, I do. I put mine, my little tip is I put mine as a Pokemon card. So that is the lowest postage. Nanny Babs, as much. Yes, I do. Do you as well, Kern? Put mine as a Pokemon card, a single card, and then you're only paying for a large letter. And so my giveaways are respectful as that of that. So I do little key rings, do little stickers, do little pens, whatever. It's 69p, 100%, yeah. And as much as I'd love to give you free postage, guys, we don't have anything to do with postage. And that's something you guys need to know as buyers, sellers. We do not have anything to do with it. 100%. As a buyer, I like the previews and pre-list. You know your buyers 2K. 100%. Learn your buyers. Learn what they like. Become a lot of my buyers become my friends. So, for example, Canal and Annie are like, they mean the world to me. Chelsea means the world to me, and I will treat you as a friend. If you buy into my business, I'll, you know, it's incredible for me. You were supporting my kind of life, really. Um, how do you find out about the brands that sell? Oh, Canal. Oh, amazing. Everyone go bookmark that show. So how do you find out about the brands that sell? Some reports or data, for instance, sea salt and toast are popular, but brands equally as good or not. Um, it's about learning trends and you learn that as you go along. And just because something's expensive doesn't mean it sells well as well. That's one thing for me. And I always get my mind blown. Like that Sidemen hoodie the other day, that was new for me. I have no bloody clue what Sidemen are. I liked it because I had Mr. Men on it. And then it sold really well. So just keeping an eye on it. Check the solds on eBay. If you don't know how to do that, I'll do a little video on that later. Check the solds on eBay. Don't go for the listings. Check the solds. That's important. How does postage work? Whatnot do it all for you. You basically say, okay, this item is a dress, and then you click dress, and it'll do it for you. I always tap the screen share as it pushes you in the algorithm, 100%. No problem. Yeah, the community is lovely. Yeah. Source with people in mind. I love that. Trial and error, 100%. Trends change as well, 100%. Really, yeah. Really, yeah, do you know what, guys? It's exciting for me because I never thought I'd do this. Now, Frugal were talking about this the other day. Can I ask about parcel bags? Everything I received on here, the bags look new. Are they expensive? I'm not supposed to say this on you. TikTok shop is really cheap. And look on Amazon. And yes, you will find them. They are not too expensive. They work out at like 4 pence each, mind you. Don't just source what other people sell. If you can't see anyone else selling it and it's got a good following popularity, sell it. Get a niche. Amazing, Ellie. Yeah. I learn new brands every day. So yeah. I reuse boxes, guys. I reuse bags as well. If you Carrie sends me those amazing eBay bags and I cut them open very carefully and reuse them because, yeah, 100%. Let that fear, Eva, let that fear fire you. Okay? It's fire, it's not fear. Let it push you. Do you find certain times of the day are better than others? Yes. 100% Chelsea, you're right. Um, you can do that. I am a hand picker though, so that's not something I would do, but you can do that is an option. Um, I always feel drawn to better quality than the yes, 100%. I have a lot of not issue, guys, right? Um, I don't like fast fashion. It's something I've never liked. I worry about it, but I would rather you guys sell it on here and it go to a home and not end up in landfill than it not, than not do it. And I am completely with that, like you can just give it a home, give it a home. And it is all circular. Everything is circular. 100% me too. Okay, what have I missed? Waste not, what not. I love that, Katie. What do you think about themed shows? I love themed shows, right? I'm too impatient to do themed shows, Lucky Cat, because I get excited and I'm like, look at all the stuff I've got. But I'm trying my first high end and luxury loungewear show. Hi, Claire. Um, Next week. So I will let you know how that goes. Remember, guys, please bookmark all my shows for these Tuesdays because we'll have different people on every week and it'll be lots of different new things. Does it stop you in the end? Like watching you in Chelsea, CJ, and you're also confident. It does stop in the end. Chelsea, I don't know if you're the same. I just forgot that I'm taught. I just love it. I love it. I love it. And I think that's the main thing. I absolutely love it. Um, okay. To see, I tried to recycle bad review from, oh no. Okay, where are we? I'm just reading through. If you like something, someone out there is bound to like it too. 100%. Oh, amazing. Massive donkey. That's great. What a lovely thing. Do you think I'm confident, guys? Insane, right? I'm so nervous a few minutes. I know Ellie normally texts me like half an hour before a show, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then she's fine as soon as you go live. Um, right. So on Frugals, if someone wants to tag them, do you think having a niche is the best way to go? Yes, I think so, Tammy. That's my opinion. Yes, but it can work the other way. But for me, yes. Um, oh, thank you. I think it's because I was a teacher as well and drama graduate. It's just in me. Um, yeah, exactly, Jessica. You see someone you like, you just buy. I do that all the time. Um, I have the worst imposter syndrome. If you don't know what that is, meat ducks. Um, I have huge imposter syndrome. Um, oh, Suzanne. Exactly, do something with them. My imposter syndrome means that I believe that I'm not good enough for this and that it's all any good shows that happen is a fluke, is a massive fluke. Hi, Frugal. We're just talking about you guys talking about mental health on your shows the other day. Go bookmark Frugal's um podcasts as well because these are really good. So tax, Petra, what I'm going to do is I am going to try and get hold of Bofix, who were at the summit, and I'm going to see if they'll come on and do a live with us at one point to talk about tags. So yeah, it is. It's like showtime. I get that. Yeah. Um. I will try and get that sorted. I think that's important. I really want this. So I really want this to be a big thing for me. I've got one more giveaway to run, guys. In the bite now, guys, there are some giveaways you can buy to support for the next show, and that'll just mean that I'm not losing money doing these shows and getting the guests on and everything. So if anybody does want to do that, that's there. No pressure though, just being here is enough. I really want this to be big for me. Now, you know, those of you who know me well know I was very upset this weekend. Oh, thank you, Jem. And thank you, whoever just bought. Thank you so much. Start there to sometimes I start them just at what I buy them for. It just takes, I think if you are new, don't. Oh, just thank you. But yeah, I was very upset this weekend because I felt like well, what happened was rubbish, but I nearly stopped doing this. I wasn't going to do this, right? Wasn't going to do it at all. Someone call me in the middle of this. I'm not going to go into details, Jen, but basically, my idea was advertising someone else's, which is fine. It's not frugal, by the way. Please don't think it's frugal. And it really upset me. But I wasn't going to do this, right? I was going to go, that's it, I'm done. I'm done. I have wanted to do this. Who can remember how long I said I wanted to do this for? I have wanted to do this so long. And I think it's something that we need to do. And I've been talking about it for ages. Yes, it was you, Jasia. It was you. Ages and ages. And I want this to be something big for me. And for you, it's not just me. It's not you, Jasia. It just, I need to believe in myself a little more, and we can all do that. It's not you. I'm really excited about your one. I hope you two are going to do a podcast. And I'm such a big supporter of everyone, guys. Potatoes gonna potate. Yes. Oh, thank you. I know. Yeah, thank you. I know I've got such great support network, guys. And, I went through the toughest time of my life before Christmas, the toughest time. And then with my mum as well and everything, it was just one thing after another. And that'd be really good. I think that's a really good idea, Jasia, really good. Um, and without this community, I don't think I would have coped like I coped. And I had some friends tell me, how can you just go straight back into work? How can you just go back straight back into work? How can you do that? But I needed to. That's what I needed to do. And to have and I know this is like the oldest thing in the book, and Jack will swear by it because he works for Mercedes Formula One, which is his dream job. If you love your job, you never work a day in your life. And that's how I feel. Yeah, we just want one day with no one extra. That's all. 100%, Katie. I think they were just trying to look out for me, but yeah. Oh, we've got a guest. We've got a guest. Here's the guest. Any questions for the guest? Meow. Just see her. Am I a good owner? Am I a good owner? Hi. What are you doing? 100%. Oh, are you? Oh, Teresa Butts. I'm sorry. Let's hide the bum hole. She's terrible. Dear. Yeah, that's what I mean, that's cat love, isn't it? What are you doing? But yeah, is there anything else you guys want to ask about me, about reselling, about anything? I've loved this, guys. I've really loved it. I'm gonna have a little cry after this. If you know, I'm very emotional and I cry at everything. And thank you for guys just doing that. Regrets. Oh yeah, no problem. Um, oh, see you later, Emma. You can catch up on the rest later. Um, this dust everywhere. Regrets. My regrets are taking everything to heart. Susan, congratulations. Um, oh, I love that. My regrets is taking everything to heart. Yes, it is going to be a weekly thing. New guests every time. Yeah, but I won't be a complete empath, and to my own detriment. There's one thing I've always been that, and I'm and this isn't a pity party now. I'm just telling you like the story of how I got to here. I've taken a job to tribunal twice because of bullying because I'm a walkover. And as soon as you stop setting boundaries, um, oh, I love you, mum. As soon as you stop, if you let everybody, if you're a people pleaser, 100%, Michaela, that's the only answer I have for that. 100%. If you are a people pleaser and um you say yes all the time, when you start setting boundaries, that is when people will walk all over you and hurt you. And it's something I do all the time. I do that all the time. And I think it has taken me a while to learn that you should, I'm exactly the same. Do you know what? I Yeah, it is, boundaries are really important, and that's something I've learned now. So like I can't say no either, Nini. I'm the same. Of course I can, Clear. Yeah. Mum has always said to me, why do you say yes? Why do you say yes? Um, like in my old job, I was working 12-hour days. I fell asleep on a sofa in the cafe overnight once just to do work because they made me feel like I needed to do work. Um, and it's crazy. I look back now and I think, Kate, what were you doing? But we have to learn that. Yes, up yours. I love that. Right, we had loads of questions then. Let's go back. 52p to the pound. Yes, Marianne, that's about it. What would be your advice? Oh, thank you, guys. Did I eat all the biscuits last night? I did. Finish the last one. Um, what would be advice for someone starting out fresh from home? Do your research into your products. Do what you love. Have a passion for it, but yeah, just believe in your products and have good products and good customer service. Yeah, Jessica, 100%. I think we all do it. I feel it comes with age too. I've always been a walkover, a yes person, but as I've got older in life, I actually, yeah, 100% Amy. Yeah, it's important to say it. Oh, family is different, isn't it? But yeah, what a great way to think about it, Jeb. Is this in my pay bracket? No, it's not. So no, I won't do it. It's hard sometimes not to get a couple. Yeah, but we've all had that, Suzanne. We all went through that selling things, like some people will sell exactly the same stuff as I do and get loads, and some people will sell it and get less. It's just, honestly, I Whatnot is a weird beast. It is a really weird beast. I should look people dead in the eye and say, wee. No, Charlotte, I really admire you for your boundaries. I do. Um, yeah, so it doesn't scale up, so that's good. Be organized 100%. I wish I could do that. Right. Yeah. So do I have a goal? What a great question. Where do I see myself? Um, no, don't beat yourself up about it. Honestly, just stick with it. Consistency is key on this app, 100%. Oh, amazing. Everyone go follow Robert2428. Just give each other a follow, guys. Do you have a goal? My goal is to be able to be completely self-sufficient from live selling. I mean, I can do 3 shows a week and pay all my bills and live comfortably. That is it, really. That is it. I think, yeah, that is it, really. I have no huge, I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't want to be like dripping in, oh, we would love that, but no. I want to be able to be self-sufficient with it, do 3 shows a week and know that I can pay all my bills. Oh, thank you, Claire. For me, yeah, I care about my customers as well. And I went through a stage of feeling bad for people. Oh, someone just bashed into the door. Um, but yeah. Oh, I love that question, Sarah. I'll come back to that now. Paul, I think you need to make like advice of Paul book. I would love that. Do you think follows on Whatnot matter? Me and Christy were talking about this on the phone yesterday. No. I could have. Now, me saying no does not mean I I think they're incredible. When I reach a milestone, I get so emotional and so happy. So in that sense, yes. And look at where Dead Stock, 22,000 followers. What an achievement. But don't let that put you off and think, well, I can't do that because I've got it. Because you could have thank you. You could have 22,000 followers and 10 buyers. You could have 10 followers and 10 buyers. So it is very different, like step by step. Oh, amazing. Congratulations. I think so too. I think we were lucky as the first 15 because, but also in the same way, Amy, we weren't because it was hard. I have 86 followers, only ran 2 full shows on here. Love it. Oh, amazing, Geezer. That's great news. Yeah, exactly. You do you. A win is still a win. 100%, Gemma. Oh, I love all these. You never induce guilt or sleeping comments or bid it up. I hate that and switch screens. Yeah, so I will never. I do sometimes say to you guys, "Oh, you got that for less than I got it. Well done." You know, I think what a what a steal. You know, like for me, I always say that. I always put that stupid Sean Connery voice on that none of you find funny, and I'm like, what a steal. You guys have really, um, you know, what an amazing thing. I won't be pushy. I know that most people can't afford to live at the minute, let alone buy frivolous items on Whatnot. Um, I think I I don't I don't like the bidded up culture. That's one thing I'll put out there. I don't like it. What a steal. Do you think Whatnot should change when they automatically play out? Yes, I think so. I think 1,000 sales is quite a lot. Um, or they need to have bands of like pro seller and not seller, if you know what I mean, like personal seller. I think maybe vintage, maybe. Yeah. Oh, amazing. I love that. So payout, you get early payout if you get to 1,000 sales. So when you get to 1,000 sales, you can cash out immediately after a show. Before that, you have to wait 3 to 4 days. Yeah, I'm very conscious of how I speak to my my buyers, if you know what I mean. Oh, amazing. Congratulations, Kimberly. Um, now I'm starting to get really upset with myself because I feel like I'm like making out I'm the big I am. I'm not. These are just all my opinions and how I feel. But you are seeing now real time struggle with anxiety. See? So we all have it. We all have it. We all have it. Oh, thank you, Claire. Yeah, I do the bid it up culture. It works for some people and it's sales patter. This is what me and Ellie were saying yesterday. It is sales patter. I know that. But that's why I get stressed at car boot sales when I go to like market sellers and they're like shouting at you. Like it gets me stressed. Oh, 100%. Comfort your own home. Be yourself. Bid it up culture, I would say, is when people are like, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Like, like really um pushing it, or like, I can't run these at these, kind of things. Like, my opinion is if you don't want to lose money on the item, don't run it at the bottom price. Spenny, I got that off Luxury Pickers. I think we all just say the same. Don't sell it if you don't want to lose that money. Put it on eBay. That is my only advice. My clapping advice. That is my only advice. Don't put it on here if you're not willing to do it. Really? Oh, I don't like that. 100%. Yeah, 100%. I know what you mean, Chelsea. Um, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Look below, 35 quid. I'm not losing money on that item. I don't want to. If you look in my auctions now, I've just put these in, guys, to show you. But my whole thing is I sell it at what I'm happy with to you who can sell it for much more and make a great profit. For me, I see myself as that middle person who goes to the charity shops and finds it. To you, I always put on stupid accents. I find it in the charity shop, then I come to here, and then you go, no, I love it when you make money, guys. I always ask you, Teresa, if you're here, Top Cat, if you're still here. Yesterday, she said to me about the And Other Stories dress. The And Other Stories dress. She sold it within 5 minutes. I love that. That's why I do this. That's why I do it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I always hate making offer. I get scared. Gem, don't you? I feel like it's like an achievement. It's like, oh, I'm so glad. Oh yeah, Helen is no longer selling on what she may come back. Um, she will be watching this on Instagram afterwards. So yeah, we'll send her our love and tell her to come back. Yeah, 100%. I've just found that out. Netflix viewing hours is the same as Whatnot. Every show, its own auction house. You run it for how you see fit. I think I don't see stress with buyers when you get your own T&Cs for your show. Amazing. Yeah, 100%. So you like it when we buy an item and sell it for more. Don't you feel like a profit you missed out on? No, I don't. I don't see that as profit I've missed out on. I see that in providing an opportunity for another seller. I know my place. This is going to sound really weird. I know my place in the ladder. I know what rung I am in that ladder. And I am the person who can provide. I'm not the bottom, I'm the middle. I give that to you at a price that I have made a profit on, and you make a killer on it. Middleman, 100%. 100%. Yeah, Diane, we are. Oh, thank you. That's how I see it. So, my business ethics, My business ethics are very important to me, and my values. Um, yeah, my values are very important. I've fallen out with people about my values before, and I just think we should be kind. Oh, did you? I love that, Claire. Hi, Swiggle Wiggle, how are you? I think be kind, be accepting, be just be kind to each other, guys. You don't know what's going on behind that screen. I'm good, thank you. Very good. I'll be on another 15 minutes, guys. So let me know if anything else you want. And I'm thinking of doing a little pop-up show tonight, and I'll run that bag for you as well. If anybody does want anything run, let me know. Um, do you think the big sellers on here are because they have big social medias? No. Connor, I'm going to use Connor as an example. Connor's just starting out on TikTok and Instagram, and he's doing amazingly. Luxury pickers are themselves a brand, and I think yes, and they're amazing. Like their social media presence is fantastic, but I don't think that's the only reason. I think it does. Can it help? Yes. Can it not help? Yes. I don't know. Horses for courses, 100%. I think as who can honestly say they are not someone who watches YouTube like every day? I don't watch YouTube every day. I watch it probably once a month. No, once a month if there's a video. I like to follow Crazy Lamp Lady, which is how I found out about Whatnot. See, so Donna's a YouTube premium. Jax loves YouTube. Teresa loves YouTube. Um, exactly. Frugal Fam had no following, and they've smashed it. Um, so yeah, I think it depends, isn't it? Like I don't watch YouTube, so somebody putting loads and loads on YouTube isn't gonna make me buy from them because I'm not enjoying that media. I'm not taking that media in. So I think it is horses for courses. Oh, they would chunks. There will be every week. Please go bookmark them, guys. I want this to be really big. Um, every week we will do a question answer with different people. Would you say most of your buyers are buying for personal use or reselling? Reselling, I think, for me. But yeah. What do I do to replace it? TikTok. That's my problem. I'm like, I'll sit there like, that's that. I'm terrible. Has it? But this is why I wanted to do something like this. Like, let's be honest with me, guys, because I'm seeing some new people today. Who is new to me today from this? I would really like to know who is new to me today from this. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Oh, amazing. Yeah, you have, Swiggle. All right, Chels. Yeah, oh, amazing. So yeah, um, oh, thank you. I love that. But guys, interact. You are an OG. Oh, amazing. See, Michaela, there we go. I've seen you on other people's streams. Me and Claire always swear, that's Hetty and Flo. We swear by being present is key. Being present is key. I don't know who you are, Soph. Who are you? Oh, have you? Oh, amazing. Thank you, Geezer. Oh, thank you. And customers buying wants to give his funding already big sellers. No, okay. So for me, the reason I have these, I've been completely honest with you guys today. Reason I have the buy it now Fiverr ones today is because I need to cover my giveaways and I want to run this not at a loss. But I think sometimes I personally I wouldn't spend £100 on a giveaway for someone. Um, I feel like it's not fair on us who can't afford to do that. And I would never want to put you guys in a position to do that. Now, I've done £50 ones when I was trying to get to a giveaway, but Anybody who said ever did that sponsor for me got something. I sent them something worth £50 anyway. So it no. The one I've done today is just to help fund this, because basically this is like me putting myself out there. Now, I don't put anyone down for doing it. That is their business model. If it works for them, it works for them. But I just find it. But then again, as big sellers, they have cost too. You know, it's it's strange. Yeah, so basically it's a marketing technique, isn't it? It's a marketing strategy. Let's be completely honest with it. It is a marketing strategy. Every giveaway is a marketing strategy anyway. Only some of them are. I wouldn't say all of them, but yeah. The fees are a lot though. They are a lot. Keeping the viewers engaged 100%. So I think I see them. Yeah, it does, Claire. That's what I was trying to say. How do you afford to do giveaways and the free shipping? So I've changed mine to a Pokemon card, which is what, 66 pence for shows. Now I would see that if I was, when I was a venue manager, I used to pay around £300 a month on advertising print media. So paying for print media. I see that as part of my business cost. That is my business cost, and that's what I do. Yeah, it's a large letter. That's my biggest tip. If you take anything from this today, put your giveaways as Pokemon cards, because then it'll be 66 pence. Yeah, 100%. That it changed. Charlotte, it changed it for me because I was able to do it. Do you think Whatnot could get bigger, like QVC type platform? It's massive in the US. So to sell in the US, yeah, probably. Um, you don't have to send actual Pokemon cards, no. Yeah. Um, I think it's the only beginning. So yeah, it is massive. I wish they did free postage. So that's my one thing. I really wish we could do like a free postage coupon or something. But yeah, in Marianne, in the US, Whatnot is huge. To become a seller in the US, you actually have to be on a waiting list. So if you remember Red in the UK, Mama Red isn't a seller in the US because it's so much of a waiting, even though she was a seller here. So yeah, if you won my giveaway and you won some stickers, you would only then pay the difference. So it works out like £2 something as opposed to three. She was lovely, wasn't she? I loved her. She's such a nice person. Um, but yeah, so it's massive in America, and I think it is only time that it will come here, guys. Believe in the app, and that's it. Oh, I think it's cheap. I don't think £3.29 or whatever it is a lot. Um, did, did you not know that, Clay? Sorry, Clay's just said she didn't know the trick. Um, Live selling is going to soar, 100%, 100%. I agree. People love this reality kind of TV at the minute as well, don't they? You know, things. So like, yeah, hate it. I'm not going to say it out loud, Amy, but I hate it. I was on it. Does anybody remember when I went over there? Schmilt. Um, it was it was not for me. The community there is horrific. The stuff I was told on one show was vile. People were horrible to me over there. Horrible. So I will message you my sign up code. So the good thing is the sign up codes, we get a little something for it. You get a little something for it. So I will send you that, and that's a little bit of a fast track as well, so you get sent straight to it. It was honestly, some of the stuff I was told was awful. I've only ever had really like 2 bad experiences on here, and that is in a year, so not bad. Hi. Oh, I think so too. I think so too. Look at TikTok. TikTok does the live selling, and that's massive on there. Just with customers, that's all, and just not being maybe communication bad on both sides, but yeah. Oh, thank you. Lovely to meet you. Um, but yeah, so I think we'll wrap it up in about 4 minutes. No problem, Jem. Uh, we will do this every week, so please go bookmark that show on the Tuesday. Also, I am doing a massive charity show on the 8th of February for the Ectopic Trust UK. It is something that is very close to my heart as we lost a, sorry if it's triggering, we did lose a pregnancy this year. Um, and I want to raise some money for the charity that has helped me so much. So that is on the 8th of February. Next week we will have a guest, and I'm hoping it'll be Becky. I'm trying to work out if Becky can do next week. I agree, Sarah, too. I'm hoping Becky's Bazaar will be able to do next week. 240 bookmarks. That's insane, isn't it? For the charity show. Please, I'm going to put all my rest of my shows in now. I might do a pop up tonight. If there's anything anybody wants run from the tray right now, I will do it as a little special little run. But otherwise, I will pop it over to the next show. The bag, let me go get that for you and we will do it. Actually, I'm going to run it as a random for you. I'll do it as this item, okay? And I'll do it as a little sudden death for you. I gotta find it now. Give me a second. Oh, thank you guys. I hope you loved it. Okay. That's for that bag. Sudden death. There we go. Grab yourself a deal. The Joni dress is gorgeous, isn't it? I can do a pop-up tonight, guys, if you want me to. I can do kind of like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Oh, thank you, Lele. That's exactly it, Sarah. There we go. That bag will be on its way to you. You know, we're just coming in and out. It's just because of the thing. That's exactly why I want to bring you different guests. So I would like to bring people who do different things from me. I can't comment on wholesale or pallets or bales. I can't comment on that because I don't do that. So I thought, well, why don't I bring someone in? Why don't I bring someone in who does that? I don't sell candles or gifts or stuff like that. Hetty and Flo does, so let's bring Claire in. I don't specialize in plus size like Jem does. I don't um like I know, and also I know oh no, don't be silly, Chelsea. Yes. How do I change the shipping on? I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you, Amy. I've got a little video. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has their speciality and we can all bring different things to it. And even if we do the same thing, your opinions are going to be different to mine. So, Genoa, does that work for you? No, no problem, guys. I'm not. I'm going. I'm going. Do you want to do next week, Connor? You can do next week if you want to do that. We'll be up for doing 1 p.m. next week. Yeah, go listen. Yeah, Connor will do next week. Amazing. Everyone listen to the hard sell on luxury pickers. Learn a lot from that, guys. You really do. So much love, guys. There we are. Amazing to know that's gone through. You guys are all fantastic, and thank you for supporting me on my silly little journey.